Final guest that is the only person below Wyatt Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sammetti. The YouTube guys. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.
Hello. Welcome to Wise Guys Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. So here's the conclusion of the pumpkin pie cooking. I was just looking at this, wondering, darn it, I need pads. Well, these are gloves. I got this set of gloves for 50% off a while back. Man, these are freaking large labels. Maybe that's why they're so cheap. You can see the filling. You can see the filling peeking out. What the frick? So when do you want the filling to be visible? All right, so let's see. Let's set up a couple. Well, you know what? Maybe I should take it out of the oven, put it on the stove, and then carry the pies over here. All right, so here's what they look like. Hopefully they're done. I'm going to hit them with a knife. Let's do that now. And then if all goes well and the knife comes out clean, then I'll go ahead and take the physical pie and stick each on a pad down in the middle. Yeah, I don't know. Some came out. It's a touch mushy. And this was after 15 minutes at 425 and then 40 minutes at 350. I have a feeling though, all right, that's pretty clean. I have a feeling if I let it sit some, then it'll get the rest of the way, so it's not going to be mushy. So I think I'm just going to leave it as is and roll with it. Roll with it, baby. Yeah, you got to roll with it, baby. You know what? Let's move this to the stovetop. Be right back. Meanwhile, you can see it spilled over. I'm going to try and keep it off of the pad itself, or the part that had the spillage. This went over a little bit, as you can see, but I didn't see any pumpkin pie filling on the bottom of the pan like I did with the first one. Oh, I see something here. All right, so I have the oven door venting to release the rest of the heat, and then I'll close it later. So that's done. Let's put away the gloves. Nice. So this is going to be a super short stream, as you can imagine, because it's just a matter of just testing it. Unfortunately, I don't have any whipped cream, and I don't have the ingredients, I don't believe, to make a homemade whipped cream, for which I think you need heavy whipping cream, and a blender or something. This could have used more time, to be honest. Let me see. You know what? Maybe I should cook it longer. This one might be ready. Do you still have, yeah, you still have visibility. Ah, hot, hot. One of the things to note about pumpkin pie is the instructions say they should be unbaked pie crust. In other words, like unlike for fruit pies, you don't pop it in the oven by itself. And you know what? It is too mushy. Shoot. All right, I screwed up. See, too mushy. I gotta pop this in for some more time. Dang it. All right. I thought I was good to go, but I'm not. It tastes like a custard. So let me see if I can pop these bad boys in without the baking sheet. Says the baking sheet has some burnt crap on it. We're gonna put directly on the rack. Oh shoot, what about this one? Do I have to scrape off the overflow spillage? All right. Let's try. Hopefully I don't go overkill, but I'm thinking 350 for 15 minutes. Meaning I'll set the timer for 20 because, man, this might have to be a three-parter. I'll set it for 20 because 10 of it is actually, no, set it for 20 minutes because 5 of it is for the preheat process. So I want to thank you for joining me. Let's actually, before we end this stream, let me see. I should be able to change the name, right? Hey, all dear, how's it going? I was hoping this would conclude at 2 parts, but it's looking like it's going to have to be a 3-parter, unfortunately. So this is part 2 of 3. Ah, come on, rename. 2 of 3. Two of 3. Two of 3. All right, so I'll end the stream and report back with part 3 of 3 in maybe 20 minutes. You've never tried making pumpkin pie, really? Oh man, pumpkin pie rocks. I mean, granted, it's so much better with whipped cream, but I don't have whipped cream, and I don't have the ingredients to make it from scratch. But if I had whipped cream, I would use it. But just to give you an idea as to the progress, I'll show you camera. All right, so that's what they look like so far, but they need more time. They're mushy inside still. So I'm going to give it at least 15 more minutes. When I had them on the baking sheet, some of it spilled over because I got distracted. I had a tornado warning on my phone while I was recording, so I spilled some of the filling onto the pan. But no, not too big a deal. But you don't have to necessarily wait for Thanksgiving to have pumpkin pie. Have it whenever you want. And also, I do have some upcoming streams where I'm going to be making like chocolate chip and walnut cookies and stuff like that. But that'll be in the future. Only ever had pumpkin pie from the store. Homemade is probably way better. Oh, by all means. Bear in mind that I don't do fully homemade. I do partially homemade. Basically, I throw together a bunch of ingredients. For example, I don't take whole pumpkin, cook a whole pumpkin after emptying the seeds, and then make the pumpkin meat mash by myself. I usually just leave it to people who do it in the can, and then I follow the instructions there, and then throw in the nutmeg, the cinnamon, the salt, the sugar, evaporated milk, which is covered in the part 1 of 3. If you don't have cinnamon, nutmeg, I think there's another couple of ingredients as well. But if you don't have those ingredients and you do have in stock a spice literally called pumpkin pie spice, you can use that as well instead of it. So in about 15-20 minutes, I should be back with part 3 of 3. Hope to see you all there. If you haven't already, sub to the channel so you get notified, hopefully, by YouTube whenever I'm live. Take it easy. Have a good one. Bye.